Before trying this on the Buffa Pack, regardless of how mystical, beautiful, profound this experience was for some, it was really important for me to do diligence and to self-monitor. And precisely because of these risks, a lot of me are afraid to do this because a lot of my subconscious personas, they still feel like they instill patterns that are stuck in the past. And because I try this again and again, I go through loops of communication and depression, and I'm truly working on myself and discovering that I've never existed. But it's was really hard for me to shake these negative, perpetuating thoughts, and it was just healing that was done and further dynamics. For some people, it's therapy. For some people, it's education. For some people, it's like at the point of my life felt cult try. And against, I remember being in this center and watching the real what white and orange, yeah, wife beater kind of shirt, and it was bringing me into the realm of beauty and power, and I was entranced. I was passing through that mind facing my dad, so unknown to be, kind of radical as an impact. And a lot of them were asking me to do my math and be unlimited, and I inhale, exhale, do the downward facing dog and handstand, and I no longer feel afraid. Like I am passing through, and I say okay because I am okay. And when I say it enough times, I suddenly adjust in this place where there is an infinite amount of beauty surrounding me, changing shapes, and these beautiful shapes dancing, just dancing on their own, like Robin said, sang the sang, oh, well, it's like a knit, pit, and pity vibes. None of it is truly getting to the point that needs to be communicated. Add to the mix. The crown prince kind of thing. And a lot of the feelings that appearing sense of joy is surrounding me, and I was feeling that energy that was not of the physical body anymore, and it was just heat, just saying, feeling this experience, a truce, a simple yet profound thing that was like a laughing stock. I didn't care who heard it. It was sounded maniacal, absurd, and profound, simple as was. And it felt like an inherent truth that evolved, and I never truly understood of sorts. Which brings me to the last question: how did elders change my way in the most radical way? I create a living converse, and to explain, I must keep this simple rather than over explaining it and having to tell people that it's a complex sauce. Uh, and when I see more of it, I'm bored. And I create all of these characters, and I understand that I develop them too. And it's like a sudden understanding of the mind waving and quivering, proceeding and projecting my problems into my life, as if my mind was slowly projecting outwards. The film that I was getting into, through all of this information, processing it, was creating my reality, and it was not conducive to my joy and healing and general mindset. Like as an army person, soldier boy, so it wasn't the external that was constantly treating me, the things that were really I perceived them to be in all these scenarios in my life. I proceeded to understand that I felt over and over again this feedback loop system that was like a bookshelf. I said, like a bookshelf. It was my mind stirring and steering and sterilizing all of the bacterias on my hands. And it wasn't a foreign thing. It was like had already known. And I knew that through the denial of a real tragedy happens and when we see all these things constantly in our lives and lies, oh no, ravaging resist, all the full read on the inexperienced minds. We're allowed to experience these emotions, and it's what it feels like to perceive in the process of the Target or Walmart. And our minds can be insanely creative in operating. And so we can decree that whatever happened to us, what if be misery of the experience, sometimes these hardships, these tragedies, and prolonged feelings of hopelessness, what if they're based on R and not on Z? So, a lot of it. And I process this, I accept it, and I see it as an opportunity for growth and healing and for expanding my wisdom and the most existence. And this core experience is that a full range of human experiences without the positive negative through the system. And I understand deeply that this is essential. And often I see chaos in the world, and I don't mind it.